So this is like 3 minutes too early, but it's probably fine. Let me stream's current. I don't know what that's talking about. But hi. I don't know how to help the stream right now. I know it's laggy because there's like 200 people in one lobby trying to get into a server, and it's the worst time for it to go down right as I plan on streaming. But hi, there's like one person watching, so just ask questions and stuff if you want, or just listen to me ramble for like the next hour. Yeah, it's like one concurrent viewer, and well, if I'm lagging, let's see if I'm like ask questions and stuff. If you want, just listen to me ramble for like the next hour. It's kind of laggy. Let me turn down the music a bit. Maybe that'll help. Or maybe you can't hear it. I don't know. Let's see. Like, I know one person's watching right now. Not interacting, but watching. And thank you for watching, by the way. I don't know what happened to those other 2 people. I'm gonna get on the server in a minute and then run around. Yeah, I'll run around. And if you see stuff that you want to ask about, or if you just suddenly have an idea, go ahead. And I'll keep this stream up for like a day or 2, so if anyone's watching, then just put down a question down below. And I know I need to get to the other SchoolRP tour for the main city, but I'm a procrastinator. That's just what I am. So I might get to it eventually. You know, with all this quarantine, I have enough time. I just don't want to do it. Here, let's see if we can spot any of my friends in this massive crowd of people. I don't see anyone. Oh, okay. There's that. So, while we wait for that to come back online, let's scroll through my servers list, because why the heck not? So as you can see, there's Hypixel, yes, and then there's Minecraft, and then Havoc, and then of course SchoolRP, which is called Roleplay Hub, but I've been calling it SchoolRP for years, so you can't make me change my mind. And there's that server, and this one, and Cosmic Craft, and Mineverse. Lovely names, if I do say so. And then this ship one, and there's a Farah right there. And there's Organas, which is cool. Yeah. And Ventureland, or Ventureland, if you want to say it like that. There's Mine Rays with a freaking dragon right there. That's pretty cool. And a Fallout server with 1 player. There's block stackers and peaceful farms and those 2. And then there's Ghibli craft, I don't know. And the Hive, and on Colorful was another one player. Amazing. And then there's this creative plots thing, of which I built something and I completely forgot to ever finish it. So let's see, is anyone on? Yes, I do believe there are people on. Now let's look for my friends again, why don't we? If they, well, wait, no, they're all connecting. Wait. Oh, yep, I can connect, never mind. Now, if it's school hours, we're gonna be in school, so I won't be able to show that much. But if it's not, then I can show you them and just run around there for like an hour. But wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Come on, circle, I'll believe in you. It's loading and no one's here. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh wait, they're back. Oh, yes, please stay. I mean, you don't have to, but I appreciate it. But anyways, this is gonna take a bit because it always takes a while to load the texture pack. It always does. And the there's some interesting names here. Like when I went into it, there's one person called SchoolRP and Barbie. You know, those are pretty interesting names, you know. I do wonder who that one person is. And they're gone again. Yeah, it's like, come on, I believe in you. It's loading. I hear the music. It's almost there. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Everything is frozen. My tabs are frozen. I'm frozen. Minecraft's frozen. Oh good, it's night. Oh thank goodness. Okay. If you're there, and if you want to type, tell me if you can hear the music because I have no idea. Okay. Oh, they're trying to figure out the friend list because, like, they just added it after years and they're just trying to add friends. Like, people are all over the place trying to add friends and remove friends, I don't know. So, I'm gonna start walking, not running, because I'm laggy. And we'll pass this place several times, so yeah. Let me. There, like friends. Whoa, that's cool. Add broadcast. What's broadcast? If you want to send a message to all your friends, use that. Only. Usually you just look at, like, spam your contacts to see who's on, but I guess that'd work once Roleplay Maker comes out. Please ask that. Please ask a question about that so I can Fuck. Okay, checking people again. 1 viewer. Is the stream working? Let me see. Dragging. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay. Let me turn off auto character chat. Usually that removes some lag. Nope, I'm still lagging. Okay. Can you hear my little footsteps? Yes, that's foot. Okay. Here we entered where my freaking Minecraft completely freezes. Okay. Here, what about if I close one of my tabs? I don't think I need those tabs open. I mean, I need my stream one open, but I already see the chat and the one watching. So, oh, I got another tag. Oh boy, let's see if this thing loads. I don't know where it is. Everything is frozen. One of the perks of having a very freaking slow computer, that space is almost fully taken up. Okay, come on, you can do it. Just allow me to run and stream and chat, please. There's a person at the campsite. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's just run over here, I guess. Wait a minute. Yeah. Tone down. Turn me up so they can hear me. Can't talk that loudly. There's a picture area. Oh no. Well, there goes the crashing, I guess. YouTube. Okay. My whole thing crashed. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. This is fine. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine. Come on, Minecraft. Just load. Why did they have to add the friend system when I planned the stream? Like, Meg can't even be here because there's a fair event going on. Why did I decide to stream today? Maybe I should switch to a drawing stream because maybe it would be better. I don't know. I wanted to answer people's questions, but this doesn't feel like it because only one person's here and they're not even watching, not watching, they might be watching, but they're not even talking in chat. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to figure out the smoothest thing. Alright. Let's see. So, maybe I have some interesting stuff. No, I tried to make some friends, yesterday maybe it was, I don't know. But I tried making friends and like, I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I made some friends, tried to, and I figured out their gang or peers. You can be a part of a gang on SchoolRP if you didn't know. And they do that, and I don't know. I wanted friends, but I don't want to be friends with gang or peers. Like, they're hard to be around for some people. Nothing wrong with gang or P, but it just isn't my style. I don't know how to roleplay killing someone. So, oh, just crashed again. Oh boy. Everything's dying. Oh, woo. Come on, SchoolRP. What the heck? Oh, wait. What? Did he change it up? I can't tell if he changed it up or not. Something feels different about this lobby and I can't place what. Let's go check the pit down here. Yes, there's like this, well, not a pit, but it's like a cave and there's a duck there. And a light. And just a hole in general. And maybe I'll wait until they can actually figure this out. So again, if you have any questions, please ask them. So I'm not just talking gibberish like a bunch of times. Like, come on, you can ask questions. I don't mind. Like, yeah. Please. There's like, that's some like senior admin. Cool guy. Scares me. You know how it goes. There's that cult RP. Funny stuff. Okay, maybe it's safe to join. There's a group chat. They're pretty cool. Come on. Maybe Zachy will join. Or if I post in the fam, maybe they could join. I don't know. know, I just want people to ask questions. It's loading. And I'm glad you're still here, whoever you are. I wish I could check, but I can't. Because maybe in some way I know you. Or I just find out secretly me in disguise, but that's pretty silly. I think there's a family event on Saturday. SchoolRP event, so I can talk about it. Well, I mean, not a main SchoolRP thing, but like family SchoolRP. Gonna be like a good old time at the shrines. Don't know what time. Might be fun. I don't know. My friend, she's like, it's full Japanese stuff, and I barely know how to roleplay. How am I supposed to roleplay in Japanese at a shrine praying? I'm also supposed to write a biography of a character. I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to do that? Which is not that fun, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, like, it has to be super long with lots of pictures and stuff. Like, I slightly have the backstory of my character, but not fully. Like, I have that, like, she was abandoned with her sister and in alley, and then Itsumi found them and adopted them, and that's it. That's all I have. Because I got that from Itsumi's biography. I mean, a lot more happened, but we avoided most of it. Like, I've got screenshots from the past and all of these events that happened, but we avoided, like, there was this one main person, and we completely avoided them because did some stuff we didn't like. What the heck? Minecraft has run out of memory? Come on, Minecraft. Oh no, the person left. I'm still working on it, you know? Let's see. Maybe we can get back in. Less people trying to join stuff. But what else was I gonna say? I don't know. Yeah. I could probably include that my character was insane at some point. Went through an insane phase. At the time, I really enjoyed doing that. It was, I thought making my character insane was fun. And it was a good event, to say the least. And now I can't go on Minecraft. I can't even go on my taskbar. But Yeah. I wish someone would come and actually ask a question. Gotta think of other stuff to say. Could talk about the maps. Like, the previous maps, they were fun. Like, there was a map that's on my channel when I first joined my first SchoolRP tour. That was a great map, and I loved the school. And then they switched to the current school's school, but it was a different map. Like, they just had school, and yeah. But then they switched back to the old map, and the old school on the current map that they had. And bro, I was so excited. I was like at the gate, like, yes, 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 it's back. I love the freaking school. I love it so much. I just loved it. Oh, there's a person here. I hope I'm not interrupting your screenshot or something. But then they switched back to this current. They switched to this current map and the school, and I was sad again because the school was so large. How could they do anything with it? But they got a bunch of teachers and then forced everyone to be in the school, which then worked because there were like hundreds of people in the school. And yeah, they got classes going, and yeah, but I shall still miss that old school. Because it had a little courtyard with a little waterfall. Like, they even changed the flooring in this new school. Like, you know my video, the most recent tour? Yeah. They changed the flooring from something different from that point. And like, why? It burns my eyes. Why'd you do this? It's like this flooring, but oak, like shaved wood, but it's oak mixed with other oaks wood. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I know I'm gonna get used to it, but still, I'm not gonna. I don't like it. Let me check the thing. One still a person listening to me, if they are, or they're being sweet and not telling me that they're not actually here. But I mean, yeah, but like, I still appreciate that they're here. I don't know how to keep talking like this because when you stream, you have to be constantly talking, and here I am. I'm just rambling about nothing because I can't think of that much to talk about. Car models. Let's talk about that. There are cars in this game, and you can drive around, be super speedy, and run people over. And it's not that fun to get run over because, like, I mean, if they have assault perms on you, they can probably actually run you over and actually hurt you. But I don't actually know the perms that they need. But I know they do need perms, probably. But if you get run over without perms, I don't know if you're still supposed to roleplay it out like you just got hit by a car. I don't know. It's just something for a second. I don't know. Is it back? It's kind of back. Yeah. you can see the school next to me. And then you can see the spooky forest to my left. And I guess you might be wondering why I call it the spooky forest. Well, there used to be a Mike used to play a ghost, but he doesn't anymore. That ghost is down in the sewers somewhere. But he used to play a ghost that haunted this forest, and there was this whole cult surrounding the ghost. Like, I went in to the literal cult area, and there was like skulls and like sacrificial stuff, and like, and yeah, and a whole bunch of skulls. I don't know. It was really cool, but yeah. I might show that place, but I might not, because, I mean, you can, if the ghost appears, then you can die from it. Oh, okay. And they just added that garden house. Like, that wasn't there when I made my school video. And they also had an assembly recently, so I think there's chairs in there. Yeah, there are chairs. Whole bunch of chairs. There was also an event recently that was pretty fun. You had to survive an apocalypse kind of thing. Like, gas. There was a tank rolling through Karakura, and it like hit a manhole and tipped over, and it burst open, and the gas from the tank like floated into the air and covered the city, and it was a poisonous gas. So it hurt you and kill you. And sorry, TikTok warning. The one TikTok left. But it could kill you. So, and it was during school hours, so they were like, every person, every student in school, please evacuate and go to either the hospital or the police station. And here, my character doesn't like either of those places, but seeing as some of her family works in the hospital, she decided to go there. And a heck ton of people decide to go there too, probably because of all the space they sought. And there was this whole just crowd of people, and I was lagging like heck, and yeah. But so we were at the hospital, and like people were shouting to go places in the hospital, and other people were shouting back, and it was just a whole bunch of shouting. And then because of this shouting, it woke up the mental institution people up in some floors above, and yeah, so they started like screaming, and that echoed down into the main floor where everybody was, and it was pretty fun. I mean, scary for those people, but I didn't know how to roleplay it, so I couldn't do anything. But that's not the point. I'm telling you a story, not focusing on me. Well, kind of. So, like, the gas was spreading more and more, and for some weird idea, the hospital staff decided to bring everyone to the roof. Like, that's where the gas is. What are you doing? So we run up to the roof, and I'm just like questioning myself, and I just sit in this corner, and here I have this mask on, which it kind of protects you from the gas, not really, but kind of does. And I'm wearing that, but I'm not sure what to do because it's like this global thing comes up, like you start to feel symptoms from the gas, which is dizziness and nausea. I'm just like, should I roleplay this out or not? I mean, I have a mask on, but I just decided to sit down on the little corner, in the little corner I was in. And then one of my family comes out to me and like, so you whisper, and I'm like, that's me. And yeah. And then they run away to do other stuff, and it's like, people are throwing up and stuff, and feeling the nausea effects, and not that fun, but, you know, I'm getting screenshots left and right from this, and then it's like you start to feel more of the effects from the gas because it's getting worse, and people just start fainting. There are like people fainting there. It's but I decided not to do it because I had the mask on. And then, like, they decided to be like, okay, everyone head to the school gymnasium instead. And so we did. And then there's this whole crowd of just people, adults and students, like in this gymnasium, and it's a whole lag fest. It's not that fun. Let's not go there. Yeah, so we did that, and there's these three little sign kind of things, holograms. I don't know. They tell 3 groups, but we don't know about them yet. And I'm just like deciding what to do. And then they tell us they tell us that there are 3 groups. Group A will go to the hospital and deal with the medical patients as they try and get supplies. Group B will go and check the stores for no wait, that's Group C. Group C will go and check the stores for supplies, and Group B will go into the sewers. And yeah, and let me add something real quick. The gas seeped into the sewers, making that the most dangerous place to be. And of course, there's me like, I think I'm gonna go into the sewers and help people through there. So I changed masks, and if this loads, I'm gonna show you the mask I changed into. It's gonna load, just wait. Well, I changed into, if it loads, come on, Minecraft. I changed into an environmental mask, which is also called, it's also called a Michi mask, I think it's called. Yeah. Where I do, it's called a Michi mask. And I changed into that and headed it like underneath the hologram and chilled there with the other people. And they kept shouting like, hey, you're going to the place. And then, hey, C, you're going to your place. And B was last because of course we had the most dangerous job. But while all that's going on, I'm in local out of character chatting with Maxie, my friend, and she's playing the gas, so she's like one of them in spectator mode. Here's the mask, by the way. And there's a whole bunch of other event team members probably doing other gas stuff. And yeah, she's like, I'm gonna be going down the sewers, and I'm like, hey, I'm inside you, whispering. But it's our turn to go, and someone's like, if you need a gas mask, come over here. And like, so I go over, get a mask, accidentally binge because I didn't know what was going on, and I was super laggy. But yeah, here's the gas mask, pretty cool. My best mask out of all the other 6. Yes, I have a lot of masks, so I like to collect them. And yeah, so we go, and I'm just like running, like lagging, like I gotta get there and be part of it. Gotta get there and be a part of it. But then I crash. Yes, I crash, and I'm like, no. And yeah, I do my best to get back in, but then the whole server crashes. And when I finally get back in, I make it down into the sewers. And they're like, I jump off the thing and land in the sewers. And then they're like, Group B has finished. Please return to the gymnasium. And I'm like, oh my, why? I didn't even get to participate. I was so sad. But yeah, I checked out the sewers place later, and it was pretty cool. But I go back, and they have all the stuff, and they turned on the ventilation in the sewers, and they did all that important stuff, and the gas is finally starting to clear. Like, and when I get back, there are all these tents just set up in the gymnasium, like they just appeared there. And why is Grandpa Seiki right there? But wait, why is Grandpa Seiki? Okay. But let's see. Where was I? Yeah, right. There's tents all set up in the gymnasium, and I'm like, what? So I just go over and sit on one of the bleachers and just chill there for a bit until Tsumi comes up to me. She's the mom of the family, the Seiki family, and she just comes up to me and like, "Are you okay?" Whisper. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And she's with Zhang. I think, yeah. He doesn't matter. And he doesn't matter in this story, but yeah. And like they say, a while passes, and the gas starts to clear, but you have to probably wear some clothes over your face for the next 24 hours. And so I have my gas mask on, and I head down to the sewers, like without telling Tsumi, because she doesn't know me. I went down into the sewers where gas could still be, which there was still a bit of gas, I think, just a bit, but they forgot to clear it away. But so I go down into the sewers and find out you have to do parkour to get into this one area where the main thing was, the control room where the ventilation and all that stuff is. So I failed the parkour once, and then go back and do it again, and then I get into the control room, and there still instructions. There's a little board of instructions, and I read them. It's like telling you what to do and doing teamwork and stuff. And then there's this door that says Harp, the future. I'm like, where have I heard that name before? Now I said that out carefully, and then I turn and see that all the ventilations and stuff are on, and then I wasn't sure, but there was a pipe that was there, and on a little information sign it was like, this area of the room would be lethal, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't go over there just in case it is. Even though no one was in that room with me, I kind of just didn't go in there, in that side, just in case it was still lethal, and it did hurt my character. But yeah. And then I took pictures of the fallen truck and stuff. It was all pretty cool. And I think that's the end of the event. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about now. Let's check the people that are watching. I suspect only one person, but if this thing will let me check. Yes, only one person. Thank you for listening to that story. I know one other person joined, but they left soon after I saw. So, yeah. And let's see, a whole bunch of things. Oh, Twilight's on! Oh, my friend Twilight's on. She has a little on symbol. Maybe she can join the stream if it doesn't crash on me. And my stream is so behind. What the heck? I'm looking at it, and like, it shows where I looked at Grandpa Siki. I'm like, I don't know why it's so young, actually. It's kind of weird. But, yeah. I don't even know if that's actually the Grandpa Siki or not. I mean, I think it had the same name, but I'm not completely certain on that. And, yeah, I'm trying to load up Discord real quick to check what my friend said, but then I'll get back to walking and talking and hoping someone asks a question, so I don't keep talking about my own experience. I mean, unless they ask a question about my own experience, which I will answer. So please ask a question. You know, I think Discord kind of froze on me. Like, it won't let me check my friend's thing, and I know I'm not looking. Like, what happened to those other 2 viewers? Wait, there were like 3. There were 3 people for a good second there. That's why I repeated myself, and now it's just the one again. What are you doing? Oh my God. I got excited for a moment, thinking 3 people would watch me. Just rant about random stuff. My whole computer just froze. I'm sorry about this. Come on, computer. I believe in you. Unfreeze. Oh, Discord just crashed. Come on. Let's see. this one isn't crashing that much. Let's keep walking as I completely lag out and look probably really weird on stream. There's a Tsumi's restaurant right there. It's like really bright and pretty and stuff. Like, guys, check it out. If you have SchoolRP, well, yeah, and yeah, I know one thing that's been like freaking me out lately. Actually, I'll go. There have been a bunch of new people. Like it took up the whole tab. I'm not pressing tab because that's gonna lag me, but it took up almost the whole tab, and I'm like, why the heck are there so many green tags? That's what we call new players, by the way. But there are so many of them, and I'm just like, what the heck? Sorry. I'm sorry, I just burped. Wait, what's she actually on? No? Oh, okay. And here's trivia. Oh, I've got another good story. So, there are these penthouses that are, like, bigger in width than normal apartments. Normal apartments are bigger in length, but not width. And I was trying to get one of them. And I, like, stared at a sign for, like, 2 hours, and I just stared at it, making sure no one else would get it. And someone did try to test me for it, but someone else came over and was like, hey, you know that sign? Yeah, it has an auto buy on it, like auto extend kind of thing for the previous owner. So they left, and I quickly claimed that sign, and I just kept staring at it, but then the server crashed, and that was the worst part, because the sign was at 00, meaning I could have bought it. Like, I just needed maybe less than an hour, and I could have bought it, but then I didn't, because the server restarted, and it brought back a whole day, and it was horrible. I calculated when it would be at 00 again, and it said 1 a.m. I'm not staying up till 1 a.m. So I couldn't get the apartment. And I was just really sad. And when I checked it the next morning, someone had already gotten it. It was like so depressing. And I wanted to get the apartment for Twilight. Like, she wanted the apartment. I wanted the penthouse apartment thing. We both wanted it, and yet, failure. Like, when I went back to look for another apartment and stuff, someone was waiting for one to open, and they were like, hey, you can stay with me if you want, and I'm like, let me see if there are any other apartments. But I haven't been able to see that person. Like, sadness. And freaking Minecraft, it just completely crashed on me. I won't be able to move again. I know how this works. So I think I'm gonna end it here, since SchoolRP is just being really mean and lagging my thing. And yeah. thank you for staying that one person. You mean a lot to me, whoever you are. And yeah, see you guys. If it lets me end the stream. I'm so lucky it won't even let me end it. Okay. Come on. I believe. Come on. I am all laggy free. My whole thing's completely frozen. Come on. No, no. So close. No. Come on. Come on. Yes, I want to end it. Come on, let me end it. Come on. Nice. Wait a minute. It's not letting me. Oh, come on. Just let me end it. Oh my word. I thought it ended for a minute there.